Parent. It's that time of night again. You climb into bed with your favorite dinosaur stuffed under your arm and your blanket tucked just so. You rub your sleepy eyes and smile up at me as I sit down beside your pillow. Your little feet kick the sheets and your curly hair tickles my nose. Child. Mommy, Daddy, look at me, I have sleepy eyes, parent. You do, have you brushed your teeth? Yes. I see a little bit of toothpaste at the corner of your mouth. Let me wipe it away. You hold out your face as I take a soft cloth and gently clean your chin, child. I brushed real good, parent. You did. You always do. You are so responsible. You glance at the ceiling and poke out your tongue. Child. I think I hear crickets. Parent. You might. It's nighttime outside and sometimes we hear crickets chirping and owls hooting across the yard, child. I like owls. They say hoo hoo hoo, parent. That's right. They say hoo hoo hoo. You giggle and close your eyes for a moment but suddenly sit up again, child. Tell me a story, parent, a story. All right. Which one? Should I tell you about the princess who makes friends with a dragon? Or the little astronaut who zooms to the moon? Or the kitten who learns to dance, child? Tell me the one about the kitten, parent. The kitten, kitten, kitten. Once upon a time in a cozy cottage by a sunflower field, there lived a tiny gray kitten with bright green eyes. Her name was Luna, and Luna loved to leap and prance. But she had one big problem. She was afraid to dance. Child. Why afraid, parent? Because she worried she might step on her own tail or spin in circles until she got dizzy. So every time she heard music, she would hide under the rug, child. That's silly, parent. Maybe. But one day she met a wise old mouse named Barnaby, and Barnaby said, dancing is just moving. With joy, and joy comes from the heart, not from getting every step perfect. Child, did she learn? Parent. Yes. One evening when the fireflies flickered outside and the crickets sang, she tiptoed into the moonlit yard and Barnaby began to whistle a gentle tune. Luna closed her eyes and remembered to breathe and to smile, and soon her paws found the rhythm before she knew it. She was twirling and hopping without a care, child, and she danced forever, parent. She danced and danced until the first light of dawn, and every night after that she danced under the stars, child. The end, parent. The end. You yawn and snuggle deeper into the pillows, parent. Do you feel sleepy now? Child. Not sleepy. Yet, parent. How about another story? No. No. Okay, then let's talk about your day. What did you do today at preschool, child? I painted a rainbow, parent. A rainbow. What colors did you use? Child. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink, parent. That's all the colors I can think of. You did a wonderful job, child. And I played with blocks. I built a tower that reached the clouds, parent. A tower to the clouds. I can imagine it touching the sky, child. It fell down, parent. It did. But then you built it again and again until it stood strong as a mountain, child. Like building, parent. I like watching you build. You know what else you build? You build kindness and laughter and hugs. Child. I love hugs, parent. Me too. You give me the biggest hug in the world. You squeeze your arms around me. Tight, parent. Did you remember to share your snack today? Child, I gave Lily half my apple, parent. That was very kind of you. Lily must have been happy. Child, she was, parent. You are a good friend. You smile and blink your eyes slowly, parent. Now I have a question, you know. How we sometimes talk about big ideas like stars and planets and God, child. Yeah, parent. Do you know what God is? Child. A big hug, parent. A big hug. You tilt your head and look at me thoughtfully. Child. God hugs us when we sleep, parent. That's a beautiful way to think of it. A big hug always with you. Child. Yeah, parent. Do you ever think about where we go when we close our eyes? Child. We go to the land of dreams, parent, and what happens there? Child. I fly on a unicorn and I have strawberries for breakfast. Parent. Sounds amazing. You drift your head back against the pillow, parent. You know, Mommy, Daddy used to think there was nothing beyond what we see. But now, Every time I lay down beside you, I feel something more like a gentle hug all around me. Something that makes me feel safe and loved. Something I cannot see but I know is there. Child, is that God, parent? I think so. Because you said God is a big hug, and this hug surrounds us when we love and when we dream, and I love you more than anything. Child, I love you too, parent. Your eyelids flutter and you yawn again, parent. Here's a kiss on the forehead and one on your nose. Child, one more on my toe, parent. One more on your little toe. You peck my cheek, parent. Now close your eyes and drift off to sleep. Feel the hug that surrounds us. Feel the stars watching over you. Feel the love that never ends. Child, good night. Mommy, Daddy, parent. Good night, my sweet one, I whisper. I'll always be here. I'll always love you. Parent. The room grows quiet. The moon casts silver light across your hair. Your chest rises and falls in soft rhythm. Your breathing slows and you slip into dreams. Parent. I sit beside you for a moment, feeling that hug, that gentle whisper of something more, and I realize that bedtime. Conversations with a 4-year-old can change everything, parent. I was an atheist until my 4-year-old said this at bedtime. You smile in your sleep as if you understand. I lean down and tuck the blanket one more time and tiptoe out the door, leaving. The light dim. You are safe, you are loved. And in your words, I find belief in something greater than myself, parent. Lights off, end.